important is this. There's this question that I have. Where was your mother throughout the journey? Because I can hear you talking, but then I don't hear you saying my mom was there or not.
Yeah. So she was the bad person in the story. So my mom was very aggressive, very angry. She would molest me in the bath. She would scrub my back until I was almost bleeding, stuff like that. She was a very angry lady. And
Bitter.
yeah. So, I mean, if you said something wrong, she would take off a wooden shoe and throw it at you. You know, those clogs, those German clogs. And,
Yeah.
You know, and she was quite good at it. So she'd sometimes hit us, and, you know, or she would throw pans at us or hit us with the wooden spoon or the pap stock. You know.
So literally, she was non-existent.
I avoided her, seriously,
Yeah.
because that was just easier for me. You know, instead of having that conflict and that hatred and that anger all the time, I would just kind of avoid her, so I was never home. You know, from a young age, when I could ride a motorbike, I was out every night. I was, you know, I just avoided going home at all. And it was kind of weird because I look at most of my friends, they grow up and they have a mother who kind of loves them and encourages them and does homework with them and, you know, that sort of stuff. My mom didn't do that. She didn't. She never hugged me. I never sat on her lap and she held me or kissed me or anything like that. The only time she showed any affection is when we could make her look good.
Yeah.
Right? So when she was with her friends, she goes, "Oh, look at my amazing boy, my baby." She used to call me. I hated it, you know.
Yeah,
And then she would hug me, but like a sideways hug, and you know. So she would look like a good mom, but she was horrible.
So you would say she was more like a narcissist mom.
Very, very. You know, and I understand. You know, and I got to the age where I kind of realized that she had her issues.
Also, yeah.
You know, and she wasn't dealing with them. I guess for the older generation, they didn't deal with these things. You know.
Yeah, of course.
So as a result, my father was never around the house because he was just hiding away from the narcissist. You know.
Also, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't blame him. You know. So I eventually met this young girl, settled for her. So we went out. I remember at one stage I actually broke up with her. I was like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. You know, but she managed to work her way back into my life.
Okay.
And we got married. I was 27 at the time. And boy, we got married, and it was a week later then she started throwing the divorce word around. It wasn't even like, we didn't even settle into the marriage. It was just like a week, and then the D word was being thrown around.
So she was tired, or what was happening?
So she was?
Was she tired?
No, she wasn't tired. She was just, I realized eventually after 21 years of marriage,